Good day everyone, my name is Alwani Binti Wahab from the Commerce Department, Politeknik Sultan Azlan Shah. Today I will present our study entitled Understanding Student Engagement, Perception and Acceptance of Numerical Intensive and Theoretical Subject. This research focuses on how students perceive different types of subject and how these perceptions influence their engagement in learning. In higher education, students are required to study various types of subjects. Generally, these subjects can be categorized into numerical intensive subjects such as accounting and business mathematics, and theoretical subjects such as management and business communication. Student perception toward this subject may influence their motivation, confidence, and participation in classroom activities. Many students perceive numerical intensive subjects as difficult because they involve calculation and analytical reasoning. This perception may create learning anxiety, especially for students who lack confidence in their mathematical abilities. At the same time, theoretical subjects may also reduce student engagement if the teaching approach relies heavily on traditional lecturer methods without interactive activities. Therefore, it is important to understand how students perceive this subject and identify the factors that influence their engagement. This study has two main objectives. First, to identify the factors that influence student acceptance and preferences toward numerical intensive and theoretical subjects. Second, to propose suitable teaching strategies that can enhance student engagement in both types of subject. Now we move to the literature review. Student engagement refers to the level of participation and effort students invest in learning activities. Previous studies describe students' engagement as a multidimensional concept that includes behavioral, emotional, and cognitive engagement. When students demonstrate higher level of engagement, they are more likely to achieve better learning outcomes. For the factor influence engagement, several factors may influence student engagement. These include teaching strategies, learning material, classroom interaction, assessment approach, and peer collaboration. Interactive teaching approach such as group discussion, problem-solving activities, and real-life example can help make the learning process more meaningful and engaging. Now we move to research methodology. This study employed a quantitative research design. Data were collected using an online questionnaire distributed through Google Form. Then the respondent consists of 95 semester 3 students from the Commerce Department at Politeknik Sultan Azlan Shah. The questionnaire used a 5-point Likert scale ranging from strongly disagree to strongly agree. For the conceptual framework is the study proposed that student engagement is influenced by two main variables. The first variable is student perception and acceptance of numerical intensive subject, and then the second variable is influencing factor in teaching and learning, such as teaching strategies, learning materials, and classroom interaction. These variables are expected to influence the level of student engagement. For demographic profile, in terms of gender distribution, 28.4% of the respondents were male, while 71.6% were female. Regarding academic performance, most respondents had a CGPA above 3-pointer, indicating that the majority of students in the sample demonstrated good academic performance. For reliability analysis, the reliability of the measurement item was tested using Cromba Alpha. The results show that Cromba Alpha value range from 0.79 to 0.91. Since all values are above 0.70, this indicated that the questionnaire item have good internal consistency and reliability. Next is for descriptive analysis. The descriptive analysis show that influencing factors recorded the highest mean score of 4.15, which indicated a high level. Student engagement recorded a mean score of 3.89, while numerical subject acceptance recorded 3.75, both of which are considered moderately high. This result suggests that teaching strategies and learning material play an important role in shaping student engagement. Next is for correlation analysis. The correlation analysis show a strong positive relationship between influencing factors and student engagement with an R value is 0.77. Meanwhile, the relationship between numerical subject acceptance and engagement recorded an R value of 0.60. This finding indicate that improvements and teaching strategies and learning environment can significantly enhance student engagement. As for key findings, the findings shows that several learning strategies contribute to high student engagement. These include group discussion, visual learning materials, practical example, and real-life applications. However, some students still experience anxiety when dealing with calculation-based subject, indicating that additional support may be necessary. Finally, for conclusion, in conclusion, this study highlights the importance of effective teaching strategies and supportive learning environment in improving student engagement. Interactive teaching approaches and practical examples can help students better understand complex concepts and become more actively involved in the learning process. Thank you for your attention. I welcome any question and comment. Thank you very much.